All right, you guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorraine. We're gonna do a great ab workout using ankle weights. Tip, use light ankle weights. Mine are 2 pounds each. And if your back bothers you at all, don't use them. Hands behind the head, and you'll see what I mean. Chest lifts up and you're gonna hold, okay? So lift your chest up and hold. I'm just gonna breathe here. And then we fix this real quick. Okay, and find your abs, okay? Feet are about hip width apart. Make sure that you're not tilting on one side of your hip, that your hips are nice and level. That's gonna be super important. Pay attention to that. I can't stress that enough. It has to do with your gait. So make sure your hips are square, okay? Because of scoliosis, love to go left. I've always gotta learn right, okay? So hang out here. The ankle weights are great because they're gonna actually keep your feet grounded, all right? And then just lift your chest up and down. And exhale, up, inhale, down. I really love working with the ankle weights because it gives you a little extra to work with. Okay, so get that little extra lift. Try to keep a neutral spine for as long as possible before you imprint your low back into the ground. And actually, I can keep my low back off the ground pretty well with the feet down on the ground. All right, keep going. Now let me explain that real quick. Neutral spine is really, really good, right? The reason people say imprint your low back into the mat is because if your core isn't strong, pushing your low back into the ground kind of helps you find your abs, right? But if you've got good control, you should be able to kind of move with a neutral spine. So like a little ladybug should be able to crawl underneath your low back. Now this becomes especially important when you have your legs in tabletop. If your back is if your back is being overworked, obviously, then imprint your low back into the ground and work from there, okay? Everyone should be able to start there and then gradually challenge themselves. Good. Okay, just up and down. We're gonna add the lower body here in a second. So exhale up, inhale down. Exhale, inhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Go for about 20 more seconds here. Abs are really pulled in tight. Head is pushing into the hands. Keep going through. About 10 more seconds, lifting and lowering. We're gonna add the tabletop legs in a second, so be ready for that. Okay, 3, 2, now very carefully, lift up, hold. Now for most of you, you can imprint your low back into the ground here, and then other leg. If this is too much, you skip it, all right? Feet are gonna be higher than your knees, so not a true tabletop, feet slightly higher. I want that energy to fall into your lower abs, all right? So now chest up and down. Do not move the lower body yet. Again, paying attention to keeping the hips grounded. Good, keep going. And you can cross your legs if your thighs bug you, but I really, with the weights, want to keep you guys, working like so that you can feel the weight driving into each side of your obliques here and into your lower abs. Good, keep going, up and down. Okay, now from here, you're gonna start to add your lower body. So a little booty lift and then lower, and a little booty lift and lower. Now with the ankle weights, it's just a whole different ball game, right? You definitely can feel your lower, middle, and upper abs firing up straight away. I mean, we're barely like a few minutes into the workout and I'm already like feeling it so much. So it's funny, I did this routine the other day, and then the next day I did a class that I've done that's usually pretty it's hard, it's not super hard. But because I did this the day before, as soon as I got into the first dolphin pose, my abs were done. I was so done, but I stuck with it and I was able to get through the entire workout pretty much without taking a break, which was kind of amazing considering how burned out my abs already were. Good, keep going and lift and exhale and good, keep going. 3, 2, now hold. Now you're gonna turn your hips over to the right and then over to the left. So like little tiny like side to side booty lifts, okay? You're gonna start to feel your obliques fire up here. Keep going. Feels so good. And this is, again, it's not for beginners with ankle weights. If you're a beginner, you do not use the ankle weights, okay? You absolutely don't. You start without them, you get your core strong, and then you add the ankle weights. This is definitely more advanced. Good, keep going. Keep going, 3, 2. Now back to tabletop. Set your right leg down. You guys are feeling this, I know you are, okay? You're gonna rotate towards that left leg, hold. Lower down, stretch. Really open everything and then pull. And then reach. Watch your knee here. Your tendency is gonna be to pull it in toward and cross it over. We don't want that. You want your knee to stay in line with your hip. Okay, so you want to think of like a nice, like it's like on a rail or like a train track, and it's like coming straight in and then straight out. You're moving through the core. I don't feel this in my hip or in my thigh. I feel it in my abs. Get maybe a little bit through here, a tiny bit. If you're feeling it a lot here, that means that don't use the weight, right? Okay, and keeping your opposite hip grounding. Good. Keep going, and then over. And so because I felt how tired I was the next day, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely have to make a video with ankle weights. Good, and in, and reach, and in. Again, this is only for advanced, and reach, and in, and 3 more, and in, good, and 2, good. Last one, hold, and short little ins, and in, and 8, 7, we're gonna switch sides, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then switching sides. This one gets me all the time, guys. So over to the right side, again, watching your alignment here. Good, and lifting in and out. Really getting that stretch at the bottom, good. And reach, and in, and reach. Abs are really pulling in nice and tight. We're gonna get a lot of obliques today too, as you will see. Good, keep going. We're gonna do a little bit of like dolphin to bear kind of stuff as well. Good, keep working it, and pulling it in, and reach, and in, and reach. Keep that left hip down. Make sure that you've got that nice, track that your knee is on, so you're not wobbling it in or out. Keep going, 3, 2, hold it in, and little pulse, and pull. So the knee's moving a little bit too. Abs are pulling in tight. I mean, I'm burning. I'm already tired here. In, and we got a side plank coming up on our left side. Keep moving through this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release. Okay, my abs are so burnt, and I got strong abs. Those are hard. All right, so we're gonna flip over now. We're gonna go right into a side plank, okay? Ankle weights stay on. Okay, I want you to start off with in the side plank where you're gonna be on your knees, okay? So not a full side plank. You're gonna start off here. I want you guys to see how that feels. I want you guys to get a nice alignment. Abs are pulling in tight, okay? Spine is long, neck is long, hold. And then if you feel like you can do it, straighten out the legs and then come into your full plank, okay? And you're just gonna lower and lift, and lower and lift. Getting so hard, right? Exhale up, inhale down. Keeping the spine nice and long here. Keep going. Good, we're gonna go 30 more seconds here. Stretching and lifting, stretching and lifting. 20 more seconds. Keep moving. Good, really good stuff, guys. Keep going and lift. I don't know, with the ankle weights, I definitely feel my muffin top a heck of a lot more. Keep going, guys. 5 seconds. We're gonna go right into dolphin. 4, 3, 2. Forearms down, walk your feet in. Little dolphin, okay? And just kind of breathe here. Take a moment, catch your breath, okay? Abs are tight. Now from here, think about using your abs and then pulling your knees just underneath you and lowering your butt down. So you're kind of like in a floating quadruped, okay? Your hips are over your knees, hold, and then use your abs back to dolphin, okay? We're gonna do 10, that's 1. Slowly curl, pull those knees in like your lower abs are curling, and then bring it up. That's 2, easy, not bad, right? Go for it again. Lower, keep those abs tight, lift. Good, and lower. Abs tight, and lift. Getting those arms worked out, I think that's 4. Lower, and lift, that's 5. Good, nice strong dolphin. Your shoulders are getting good workout. Good, abs are tight, abs are being used as you lift. 6, you only have 4 more. Lower, hold, and then lift. Good, stay with me. Good, 3 more. Lower, get those hips back and lift. 2 more. Working those little muscles around your knees, it's awesome. Good, last one. And then you got side plank, right side, hold. 4, 3, 2, and then release. Side plank, right side, start on your forearm again, okay? And I'm sorry, on your knees, okay? So find that nice long line, get a nice strong side plank here, and hold, okay? Just breathe. Okay, I don't know about you guys. Again, heart rate's up. This body weight stuff is a lot. Now ready? All full plank, hold. Okay, take your time, hand position wherever you want. I got a little floaty there. You're just gonna lift your hips down and up. Down and up. I love these. I can really, it just, with the ankle weight, I just really feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's just so right there, right where I want it, you know, right in the muffin top area. Good. Up and down. Good, up and down, keep going. Up and down, let's see, we got about a little over 10 seconds here, keep going. And what I love so much about this is it just really fires up the entire side of me here. Good, keep going. Up and down, we've got a penguin after this. Keep going, down and lift. Down and lift. When you go down, you're long. When you come up, you're long. So even as you're going down, it's almost like something's trying to pull you up this way. Okay, so we're not collapsing, we're staying long, and release. All right, so land on your back. We're gonna do the penguin, all right? It's great. So ankle weights are on, so it's gonna help you to get your chest really up there. Abs are in tight, okay? Now, if you've got neck issues here, you could do it just like this. You don't have to reach for your thighs here. Now, when I do this exercise, we're starting, so let's go. I also like to think of like my shoulder, how can I explain this? So there's no like twisting. It's literally like you're just keeping your back stays on the ground the whole time, and you're just kind of like moving side to side. So I guess a better way to explain is like if your shoulders had like lights on them, they would still be pointing up the whole time. They wouldn't turn towards the camera, and they wouldn't turn towards Rocky, right? So it's like if you're thinking about kind of keeping the shoulders square. Okay, let's go for it. Good. And reach. And reach. It feels so good. So hard, right? And reach. And reach. And trying not to like collapse it, right? So we're keeping everything long as we turn. And then for some of you, like you could put one hand behind the head and then switch. The hand forward helps just to get a little more distance, right? A little more movement versus when you're here. Play with both. I definitely go back and forth between both all the time. Good, keep going. Got about 20 seconds? No, 15 seconds. Keep going and reach, and reach, and reach. Hands go behind the head, coming up, and reach, and reach. A little faster, a little faster. 3, 2, hold it to your right. Both hands go behind the head. And you're gonna stay in that penguin position, and you're gonna do this like chest lift where you're like tilted. So you're gonna try to keep the shoulders again still squared to the ceiling, right? So even though I'm turned to the right, doesn't mean I'm twisted, right? I'm just turned, I'm tilted a little bit. Like if I was standing, I would just be tilted. Good, and up and down, and up and down, up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. So you see kind of where I am here? And I'm just lifting straight up. I'm just tilted and I'm lifting straight up. Try not to let the knees move too much, up and down. And the reason I like to work in all these different angles is because like in life, our core is not moving symmetrically through space, right? We're three-dimensional. We've got like so many different angles, like I mean, just so many different angles. It's hard to even comprehend that we can move in. And so in essence, like water, right? We want to be able to move like water, be able to move freely. And so strengthening ourselves in all these different positions is what's really going to help. And that's what I love so much. You know, you're trying to do this kind of exercise for long-term strength, not short-term gains, right? There's a big difference there. I want to be able to do this for a long time. Keep going and up. 4, 3, 2, and then release, okay? One more little thing, because it wouldn't be like a Pilates Strong workout if I didn't do this, okay? Your legs are going to stay on the ground because you have the ankle weights on. We're not going to lift the legs up. Reach your palms forward. Inhale, exhale, chest up and hold. Okay, and just hold. And again, here you've got a great view. You can really see your hips. Again, when your hips turn, make sure that you place more pressure on the side that's turning so you can keep them squared. And then you can look at your toes and see which side that they're pointing. And that should help also to arrange where your hips are. So lifting the chest up, holding, and just breathing. And I want you to think of scooping the abs in. Now here, start to, even though, we talked about neutral spine, let's start to think about trying to get the low back to touch the ground. Let's just think about that, right? Try to get that low back to touch the ground, which might mean lift a little higher and hold. Hands don't have to be behind the head. Hands can reach forward. It's actually easier with the hands forward to lift because you've got leverage forward. Keep holding. Okay. Keep holding and breathing. Okay. Now a little pulse. Good. 20, 19, 18, 16, coming up, 15, 14. Almost there, guys. This is so hard. Come on, come on. 10, 9, 8. Keep your knees up. 7. I looked there because my timer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Woo! That's a quick ab workout, you guys. Awesome job. Flip over onto your belly and take a little stretch here. I gotta take this with me. Okay, so you can kind of just lay on your stomach and just kind of do like a little bit of a Sphinx pose. You can kind of wiggle your hips a little bit and just kind of lift up and hold. Anyways, guys, if you like this, like, comment, subscribe, share. Everything on here is like, again, I'm thinking, you know, things we can do to stay healthy from the inside out. That's what all of this is about. Low impact. Listen to your body. You know, if there's an exercise that doesn't feel good, don't do it. You know, I mean, maybe you're not ready for it, or maybe there's something else going on. Always listen to your body. Don't push through. You know the difference between good pain and bad pain, right? Don't push through bad pain. There's no point in doing that. Just kind of wiggle it out, guys. Anyways, awesome job. See you soon.